Yo, dudes, what's going on? I see you, Hayel. 2-Iron Man. What's up, guys? Oh, you're lurking? Yeah, no worries, dude. Today we play my Paladin. I think I retire my trap lady, at least for now. She's got plenty of stuff to kill, but she seems pretty complete. Yo, what's up, Hayel? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Long weekend. Pretty busy, but doing okay. I'm gonna play my Paladin. Just been screwing around on this guy. He's been pretty fun. I'm gonna probably do maybe like a build guide at the end of this. Maybe at the end of Epic, something like that. He's pretty easy to play though. Let's see, what do we got going on here? What quests we have done? Oh, so we're done with Scandia, and then I missed Troubled Sun, rip. Gotta turn in Skyron. Okay. Yeah, we just go get, Wait, I don't have energy shield, rip. Oh, I guess I don't need it. Skyron is dead. He dead. Hello, Elo. Going melee build. Yeah, it's probably a little bit easier in terms of like longevity. Oh, it's less gear dependent. Yeah.
Finally, the market is busy again. Almost too busy. A cart nearly rammed into my stall.
Yo,
Can you believe it?
A cult of Osprey? Nice. That's not bad. Oh no, we got 2 music tracks playing. Oh no.
My best goat is gone.
My best goat is gone.
Well,
I have so much crap.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, Quill?
Preserving everything, even
Yeah,
grapes.
so like, this is all this. Look, I found this shield twice, which is like a Paladin stream if you're going Ice Shard. Yup. Percentage cold damage feels good. Okay, so I need to sell a ton of crap or build some stuff, and I cannot build anything.
Try some of my dried grapes.
Actually, wait, we keep Wizard Hat.
Hello! What a great day!
Oh, and it, what kind of puppy? Nice. Yeah, that's fine. What's up, adios? Yeah, I almost didn't stream today because I have like a ton of work to do and I'm like super distracted, but I thought I'd get on and hang out for a little bit. Scandia. Fluffy little sucker. Time to see what a paladin is good for. Yo, what's up, Skywhite? It's a holiday. Technically, it was yesterday, but a lot of people observe it today. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Skywhite? Yeah, so this is like the only thing that's not solo self-found on this character is Persephone's Caress, which is like the Ice Sharders dream on a paladin. I transferred that over. Everything else I did fine. Not that that matters. This is just like a... This is just kind of like a how-to proof of concept. Everybody knows a paladin works.
Have you got my...
A lot of people go, or used to go melee, and go fold, and then focus lightning damage. That's not what I'm doing here. Check Discord DM.
Help me!
It's Orpheus. Orpheus.
I am blind. I am an old man.
I'm a blind old man. That's a nice combo. So we do blind and old? Here, let's do this real quick. Alright. Let me pause this. Last two have to be added. I am blind.
I am blind.
That's Act 4, right? Let's see. Show. Show and folder. And then Tiresias. There we go. Okay.
I am an old man.
That's funny. Okay, old and blind, cut. Let's see. Paste. Alright. I'm an old man. Yo, what's up, Becky? Can't use voice lines as sound alerts? Why not? Why not? Yeah. I mean, it's like... It's a little weird because if you're allowed to stream the game, you know? Like that sound's gonna come through at some point, right? Blind. Sounds. Blind. Okay, there's blind. And then old. Pick. I hate that I have to browse here every time. Old. It's annoying. There we go. They should be both fine.
I am blind.
I am blind. I am blind.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you. Okay. We don't need anything else, right? Just need,
shut up. No.
I don't think I ever do this quest anymore now that you can't cheese it. Just old. Yo, what's up, vibes? What's up, vibes? Yeah, we chillin'.
I'm an old man.
Music loud now, huh? Yeah. The only thing I think I want a little bit more of, and I want a little bit of casting speed, but it's not really required until later. This guy's pretty good. He's pretty good to go.
Who's there?
Normal's pretty easy, though. Occult rings are your friends, yeah. I have a couple in my inventory, but I want a occult of Tinkerer. That would be dream. And then I've already done Atlantis. Maybe I go back and farm. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think I'm okay with like the current casting speed because I don't want it to get too crazy. But just a little bit of an improvement is nice. Sigurd's Courage. Ooh. And does this provide? This is just health, right? Yeah. And total speed. Yeah. So if you can figure out when if you can remember to look and see when adrenaline is procced, and then use your rally for another 10% total speed, you don't really need casting speed. It is just kind of nice.
I am blind.
I am blind. I am blind. Hello, friends. How was your weekend? Did you guys zip? Huh? Hello? Did you guys do anything fun?
I'm an old man.
Same.
I can hold that for you.
Yikes. Let's see. What did I actually get? I got 2 stingers. Are they any good? Health and intelligence. No. Waiting for the Steam sale on Thursday to buy the DLCs. Yes. If you guys didn't see on Discord, I posted the video. I don't think I posted the date, but it is confirmed. Where did I put that? Sharing is caring. This video here. Steam Summer Sale. This is from the official Steam page. Yeah, I didn't put the date in here, but it is this Thursday. This Thursday. Yeah, just buy them now. just get them. Just get them. Yeah, so you can see I've done quite a bit of grinding. I'm level 47 still in normal. Imagine being that bad. But basically you want like levels kind of early because sometimes Storm can be squishy, and just the more level advantage you have, the better. So far, been pretty easy. I shard OP. Haha. I am blind. Haha. Yo, so I think so. Protoss was on Grim TQ yesterday. I think we got GZ back tonight. I don't know if he's on TQ, but we get a GZ stream. That'll be cool. I'm doing Paladin stuff. Man, we got some content, huh? It's exciting times, boys. Yeah, there's a couple other things I want to try to buy during the Steam sale, but I think the only thing I really want, I already have. I already have every game I want. Actually, no, that's not true. I want to play God of War so bad. And if that goes on sale, I'll buy it instantly. Insta-buy. Yo, Soundman, what's up? Hello, friend. Did you get my message? Did you see I replied to you? I don't know if that solved what problem you had, but yo, what's up, Yarmus? What items do I have? I'll show you in a second. Hello, Narazon. Okay, so Ice Sharders, low-level item. You must have this Frozen Buckler. Percentage cold damage, percentage frostburn damage. That's important. If you're a Paladin and you hit with your shield, it also has a chance to freeze. Goes off quite a bit. This is like 90% solo self-found. I did not find this because it's normal. I think what I was using before was it's in my inventory. Actually, let me go show you that now since you asked. Felt like a dummy. Yeah, no worries. It's we're just on different betas, that's all. Yeah. Okay, so the item I had been previously leveling with, which is also a must, is Snowblind. So you can see, obviously, Persephone's Caress is the natural progression, right? You've got Snowblind that has 30% cold damage. Persephone's has 96% cold damage, right? So it's huge. You can look at my global multiplier for cold damage. And even though I don't have all my buffs up currently, I'm still at 300% cold damage, which is nice. I don't necessarily spam Ice Shards, but I do use it a ton. Okay, and then so I have the full crystal set, right? 30% on the ring, almost 30% on the bracelet, and then 30% on the amulet. Now, the really cool thing, the really cool thing about the totem, the amulet is the only thing that you really need because of hypothermia. No, what is the one? Yeah, maybe it's hypothermia. Yeah, when you take range damage, you basically freeze something. Like you reach out and you freeze somebody. It's pretty cool. And it goes off a ton. So those are the three things that are really important, like this buckler, and then the three crystal pieces. The rest is kind of like whatever, spellbound stuff. Here's Hallowed of Magus, right? You don't actually need Magus here, but Hallowed's nice. You can see in here I've got a ton of like spellbound stuff. Spellbound is what you can get in kind of 3 different places. Super low level Crown of Elements is really strong because it's percentage elemental damage, right? And then also some elemental retaliation. Like this is really low level, level 20 stuff. I had Sigurd's Cloak on here for a while, simply for the 10% chance to dodge attacks and projectiles. That's pretty nice. but you don't need it. Wizard hat's pretty okay if you go lightning damage, not so much cold damage. Yeah, you've got like Griffin stuff too. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to build if you're going like spellcaster. What do I have on here? +1 to all skill. Oh yeah, boots of Valkyrie, nice, pretty nice. Oh, and Captain's Ring is kind of necessary because your attribute, you're like big time hybrid here, right? You can see I've got 400 intelligence and 350 strength. So you're just gonna need this for any other shields later on, especially Persephone's Caress, because that requires 473 strength. Yeah, so you get the idea. Boost your cold damage. Now another cool thing is when you're in combat, this Eye of Storm procs, so it's another 120% cold damage. And then also this here. No. Oh no, you don't get any total damage procs from defense. But basically, your speed proc from here and your speed proc from rally helps you cast faster. Now, one thing that's kind of difficult is dealing with energy cost. If you don't like drinking potions, you have to get something crazy like the Necropolis Gown. Now, I got really lucky here. This is... Necropolis Gown is like... The only reason I wanted it was the flat 4 energy regen. Why do I build for cold? I wanted to go ice shards. Like typically you do play with a fog and lightning damage, but I'm more of a cold caster here. But yeah, so I got lucky. This is actually of Tinkerer. So we've got the Essence of Eldamir, which is another 6 energy regen. So I can basically spam this, right? Because my casting speed is low enough. And then it catches up pretty quickly. Yeah, so I'm like less auto attack, right? So like the further into epic and legendary, my DA is going to suffer big time. OA is going to suffer big time. So I'm not going to be able to hit things with melee. Not very easily, at least. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And remember, this is only normal. So much damage in tanky, yeah. It's not like crazy tanky, but like Squall definitely helps out with like avoidance and whatnot. It's pretty fun so far. I don't know if I would recommend like beginners play this way because it's kind of item dependent. Whereas when you go Lightning Paladin, you kind of just let your elemental damage be like passive, you know. Which is probably a little easier. And then you just play like a normal melee character. But yeah, it's fun. Lots of damage. Yeah, and I don't think cold and or lightning has any strong immunities in the game. I'm trying to think. Like, I know there's some stuff that's like resistant to cold, but not a ton. So you're pretty good in that area. Yo, what's up, Tweak? Happy Monday, dude. Ooh, Armlets of Erebus. Pretty nice for the casting speed. Pretty nice for the casting speed, but it's low armor. Oh, also, I meant to say my resistances are pretty nice too. Yeah, here I have the elemental damage buff up, 443 cold damage with this Eye of the Storm proc. Pretty nice. And you totally don't need that much. But it's nice to have. So let's see. Ice shards do right around 700 points of damage, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I could probably do even more if I debuff monsters first, but Squall seems to kill things still pretty quickly. What abilities you should use as a Juggernaut? Oh man, you have so many options.
I'm an old man.
I am a blind old man. You can go, if you go Earth first, you can just level with Ring of Flame.
You have no more room.
And that will literally just carry for so long. I thought I sold my inventory, but I did not. I'm a potato. The nice thing about Earth is it synergizes so well with physical damage. Pretty much every fired spell has a physical component. So once you get to like defensive reaction and just anything in here that does physical damage, right? This here is your big scaler. You want to be in adrenaline as much as possible, because this here at 10 out I have 2 points overcapped, but you can see it does plus 73% phys damage, right? And then everything in your also volatility. I don't think I have TQ calc up. Let me show you. You went Earth first? Nice. Let me click on this. So go... So, like, basically, like, 1 point this, kind of max this out, and then max these two out. Well, you don't need to max both of them out. At least 1 point this. This you could just walk into mobs and kill them. This, too, is, like, definitely worth maxing out. So, all these things boost fire and physical damage, and this here does fire damage, and this here does physical damage. If you don't want to play super passive and run your energy out, that's fine. This tree here, that can carry you. Just spam that over and over again. It's again maybe a little boring, but that carries through normal. Yo, what's up, Miko? Yeah, Volcanic Orb OP. Pretty easy. You do want to 1 point this as well, at least. Those are my recommendations. Super easy. Super easy.
Welcome, stranger. Look at our shop.
Welcome,
My
stranger.
father is the best smith in town. You'll find no sharper blades.
Wait, did I have 2 wizard's hats? I do. I totally have 2 wizard's hats. You're a wizard, Harry.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
also buy.
Thank you. Yo, Miko, how's good old Lost Ark? Have you found the arcs yet? Help, I lost my arc. I lost my arc. Alright, do I need gold? 3.8 million? Yeah, I guess I kind of do need gold. I did not want to pick anything out.
I love mushrooms.
Ooh, me too. Ooh, mushrooms. Oh, that's a running joke. Well, where could they have gone? Where could they have gone? 6 out of 7 arcs forever? Wait, so like is there difference between the Eastern release versus US West release? So like are we behind in content in comparison? Imagine not being able to find all the arcs. Feels real bad. That would be like me playing Titan Quest, and there would be no Titan in the game. Oh, catching up, yeah, okay. Like you get to Mount Olympus, you get to where Typhon's supposed to be, and you got to insert your credit card. Please insert credit card for Typhon experience. Be like, nope. Titan Quest Immortal. Oh yeah, here's another thing. Here's another thing I would do differently. I would kind of focus on Storm Surge before going Arc Discharge, because when it procs, you'll notice it does a range of lightning damage, but it also does flat cold damage. Pretty huge. So the higher you go here, the more scaling it gets from Heart of Frost and your other percentage cold modifiers. So, definitely want that. Definitely want that. Soup. Soup. Soupy. Do I ever speedrun the campaign? I wouldn't say speedrun. I've gone a lot faster. I am notorious for being very slow. But no, I've never speedrun. It's because exclamation point old. Oh god, what the hell was that?
I'm an old man.
That's why I don't speedrun. Just curious how long it would take. Oh, I actually have no idea. I am. My wife and I were talking about my birthday plans. And I said, we'll get all the guys from the nursing home together and we'll play euchre. Soup. Soup. Yeah, Kino. Get out of here. What's O'Doul's? Is that like beer? Yo, Shaman Boots of Glade? Nice. Oh wait, never mind. That's just okay.
You have no more room anymore.
Bathroom breaks every 15. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, non-alcoholic. Under 40 minutes, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Let your sword rest.
A human? Down here. You look the worse for wear, Wanderer. You'd better buy some of our stock, or the fungoids will get you.
Oh, nice. 2 horses. Unlucky. We got the armor completion. No salt. Alright, boys. He's gonna stop any second now. It's because I'm old. It's because I'm old. Well, they killed my wisp. I think the AoE killed my wisp, and I never resummoned like a ding-dong.
Can't have enough protect. You won't see me digging a hole.
Oh, and another thing we want is, this goes on bracers if you're going Stonebinder's cuffs. This here is 15% cold damage and frostburn damage. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Zoom, zoom. Somebody said that this is a pretty good farm as well. I haven't farmed these guys for a long time, but there are nice MIs up here. If you can stomach all the zoomers. Hey. It's typical, yeah. Can't do anything without posting about it online first. Yeah, I think one of the appealing thing about speedrunning is the planning and like your executing knowledge of the game, right? And I think that's pretty cool because you wouldn't ever speedrun a game that you don't know anything about, right? Like it kind of demonstrates you know, mastery, at least to some degree, and I think that's cool. But I agree with you. I really enjoy. Sometimes the journey's a little too long, but like I really enjoy the natural progression arc of your character in TQ. They've done a really good job maintaining that. Yep. You know, it's just like the execution of mechanics. Like dodging like literally everything because you have to. It's cool. They do, what is it? What's the famous speedrun thing every year or every summer? It's like Games Done Quick. It's just fantastic to watch, even if it's just on the background. Watching like dudes speedrun a game that they're like just amazing at. It's pretty cool. Okay, give me my 2 skill points. I think we go Scandia? Learn a lot about older games I've never heard of. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, honestly. Sometimes I really like watching other people play games rather than playing a game myself. Is that lame? Is that like kind of a hot take? Oops, I went the wrong way. It's like what was that game a couple summers ago? About the detective who was like solving this robot murder case. It's the same people that made Heavy Rain. Oh frick, what was it called? Anyways, I was interested in it, but I wasn't gonna buy it or whatever. I'm like, I'll just watch a stream. It's cool as hell. Yeah, it's exactly what you're doing. Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
It's like Detroit
Stranger.
Become Human. That's what it's called.
See?
Detroit Become Human.
Door.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things to do that summer was just like turn on the stream that was streaming that. Okay, I have 2 skill points. I think we go. If I go 2 here, we get Defiance next level, which is easy elemental resist. I think we'll do that. Grim Dawn stream win. Soon. I actually almost did it today because I was like, I should play something different. And so instead of Grim Dawn, I did Paladin instead. Ugh. Wait, maybe you prefer not Grim Dawn? Okay, well, fair enough. Today you're not disappointed. Where's my latest fountain at? I like watching other people's approach to builds. Yeah, exactly. I'll be disappointed tomorrow. Not necessarily.
God.
See, the thing about Grim Dawn and me committing to Grim Dawn is I'm really having fun with Titan Quest right now. Like, not that I didn't have fun with Titan Quest, but it's like, I don't know, man. There's something about TQ I just keep coming back to. There's so many builds that I've already built before that I want to build again. Play WoW in Grim Dawn. Dude. Dude, I don't think I'll ever stream WoW again. Everybody here hates it so much. Oh, you don't mind WoW? Interesting. Want a cringe hard? Yes. Yes. Yo, what's up, League? I do want to cringe really hard. Please show me, like, some nerds trying to pick up girls. I mean, one of my guys that I play WoW with, his character's name is Big Buck Cheeks. Like, how funny is that? Diablo Immortal is the best RPG ever. Prove me wrong. Yeah, no, that's okay. Look at this bow. Oh, dude, yeah, 15% chance of plus 300% fire damage. I think I have this bow. Plus 4 to Ring of Flame. There goes your energy. Yeah, so we've got high fizz damage already. And then roughly the same amount of burn damage on top of it. And some flat fire damage. That's insane, dude. That's so much damage.
That's hot.
That is hot. Yeah, that's a good bow.
Oh,
Perfectly balanced for Act 1. That's why when you see a build that murders in Act 1, just don't trust it because Act 1 easy. Act 1 easy. It's the Great Shroom. I love mushrooms. Nice, nice. Sound man, we're on the same page. We're on the same page.
I love mushrooms.
I think I can pour it out.
I'm an old man.
I am an old man. Yo, cheers. I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Joe
I'm drinking.
Biden.
Cheers. I'll drink to Joe too. He just needs to hurry up and cancel my student loans. All of them. Sean? Sean?
Ha! I have one.
Oh my gosh.
Buy something or get lost.
Well, I'll get lost then.
They'll never find your corpse in these tunnels.
That's because I won't die, idiot. Idiot dwarf. Why the choice of the ice shard? Yeah, exactly. No particular reason. It's probably way easier to go just like passive lightning damage. I just like the shotgun. So like, kind of the idea is you debuff them, charge in with your shield charge, and then shotgun. But I just want to see how it worked. Reflection.
I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. Fuck my life.
Isnu just killed Rekna.
Isnu?
Oh, he just killed Isnu. Oh, he's on TQ again today? Nice. Nice.
Isnu?
Isnu? Wait, he's doing pretty good, right? Act 2. His baby yesterday was gold. Dude, I almost turned into Micmac or whoever was like raging at him. I was just like, what do you mean? Just click to move. What are you talking about? I was just so confused. I was like, you just move. Just click to move. I don't know, but I guess that's boomer of me to like click and move. I don't know. Wait, who here does the force move keybind? Does anyone do that? If it worked better, I probably would do that, but it doesn't work very good, so I don't do that. I just use the mouse to click and move. Yo, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Him and GZ both, they both like complained that you couldn't do a move to, like you couldn't rebind your mouse buttons to do a move to. And I was like, what do you mean? You just click where you want to move. And he goes, yeah, but what if I click on a mob? I'm like, don't click on a mob. I don't know. I just was really confused. I don't know, man. Yeah, there's a key binding that you can do force move, but it doesn't work correctly. I actually used to use it in Diablo 3. I would bind W. I don't know why, maybe I play FPSs, whatever. But I used to bind W to just like move towards your cursor, which is nice because if you're stuck in Diablo 3, that was a big thing because you could get frozen or walled in or, you know, whatever. Yeah, let me actually see how it works. Let me go in key bindings. I think it's at the bottom. Yeah, force move. All right, so let's do I don't know what a good button is. Num 8? All right, let me actually just see how that works. Yeah, it works. Look, I'm just holding in num 8. I would never use num 8, but like I could bind W and it's just working. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, F's a probably good button. Oh, I have F for select all pets. But yeah, that's a good button. Yeah, dude, force move is great. So they're upset that you can't do force move to, like, your mouse buttons. But I was just like, if you want to move with your mouse buttons, just click. I don't understand. And I just couldn't understand. Am I wrong here? Do I need to post on Reddit and be like, am I the asshole here? Like, just fucking click the mouse. Actually, I think you can bind he wants to hold left or right mouse button and never target a monster. Oh, you can't do that. Sorry. Yeah, I brought that up as well. You know, there was mobs in D3 that could like freeze you while you in, and like you couldn't like see the path very well. But if you were using force move, you could like make your character wiggle through. It's perfect. It was really good in that game. Well implemented as well. It works the same here, by the way. It works the same here. For a while it was broken, I guess. But yeah, anyways. 1 second, guys. Let me turn the fan on. Yeah,
Have you seen a Yeti?
I have seen a Yeti. Just do it. Yeah. Unstuck you in certain situations. Yeah, I'll try it. If I get stuck for whatever reason today, that's a good thing to try to test. Yeah. Have you seen a Yeti? Okay, so now we get 1 point defiance. 17 elemental resist, which is pretty huge. We're already obviously dope on cold res because all this crystalline gear gives good cold res. But now in rally, we're almost capped with fire and lightning. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Have you seen my CDs? Yes, here they are. I'm not falling for it. Not falling for it. If you don't have all the DLCs for TQ, Thursday, pick them up. Thursday on Steam, pick them up. Pick them up. What's up, Tim? I just not move. I press banner and hit like a madman. Yeah. Are they gonna be for free? Yes. You just have to pay for them first. Yes. They are free after you purchase them. It's kind of nice that it works that way. Like, I hate when you have to purchase something and then buy them again, you know? You ever heard of that game called Diablo Immortal? It's kind of the opposite. You don't have to buy anything and then you have to buy everything. What's the significance of Thursday? Thursday is the Steam Summer Sale. Steam Summer Sale. This video here proves it.
Cheers, and welcome to the Steam Summer Sale, where, much like the surface of the sun, the deals you'll find on tons of games are on fire.
It's true. It's a
From
real
June
it's a real
23rd
thing.
until July 7th. Explore
June
games on
23rd.
Steam.
June 23rd. June 23rd. Yeah, triple S. Yeah, S tier, man. Be there or be square, or be square and be there. Doesn't matter. Just buy games on Steam. I get 0% profit share. Are you my best goat? Hello, best goat. Is that you?
My best goat is gone.
Time for THQ to add in-game store. Dude, people would rage so hard. People would be like, first Mjolnir, now an in-game store. Who the hell are you guys? I think if you don't own... Hold on. If you don't own the DLCs... and you click on buy... Hold on. If you don't own the DLCs, and right here... Don't they show up right here on the right-hand side? If you click on that, what does it take you to? What does it take you to? The Steam sale? The Steam store? Salt and Rectuses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like they like advertise all three of them. If you only own the base game, I'm pretty sure all of them show up. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, character progress bundle for $30. Yeah, but it takes you to whatever platform you're like on. If you're on GOG, I think it takes to the GOG store. Maybe I'm wrong. I can't confirm because I own everything everywhere all the time, all at once. So it's technically, I mean, it's not an in-game store, but it's just like, you know, hey, come buy our stuff. Hey. You know, I think I would like a couple more types of shrines. Wouldn't it be cool to have like a fire shrine? Like a fire damage shrine. And like, I know we have cold, but wouldn't like a lightning damage be cool? Or maybe a fizz damage. It'd be cool. Definitely not necessary, but some nice flavor. Also, I think I would like the regen shrine to work maybe a little different. Like be a permanent buff, or not a permanent buff, but like a buff that would like follow you. You didn't have to stay in the circle. I think that would be cool. Again, not necessary, but it would be cool. A summon shrine? Yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, like you would get like a random scroll summon that's in the game. That could be interesting. I only ever see them in Act 1 and 2. Gag store. I am blind. That's why you don't see them.
You again.
I am
here.
blind.
You again. Here.
And then like, so like the green shrine, the poison and bleed retaliation. I guess it's just bleed retaliation. It'd be cool if it was like a bonus poison damage instead of a retaliation shrine. And then if they made like an actual reflect shrine, I think that would be cool. Or some other retaliation shrine. Like all those shrines would be cool. Definitely not necessary, but just some flavor. I think it would be interesting to see. Probably wouldn't be too hard either. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, only bleed. Yeah, I said poison because it's green, but that doesn't mean it's poison. Oh, I could 1-point Spellbreaker as well. Definitely need to do that. Over here! What'd she say? I'll try to pay attention if we get one. I think I had one earlier.
Not enough energy.
I have plenty of energy. These big golden guys are fun to kill. I've said it before, I'll say it again. XP? XP shrine? Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I'll be excited to play a little bit of Epic today on this build. That'd be nice. Pretty nice. I am Woden's shield. Music feels a little quiet, right? Am I wrong? What happens with the Dream Killer and Legendary? It's just taking a break from her. She's doing okay. She's got half of EE left to do, and then Rag and Atlantis. Just swapping off of her. She seems pretty complete. Not like perfect, but like she's pretty good. I was having a good time. Just thought I'd show you guys what else I was working on. Yeah, she's good. I also have a like a level 18 Slayer that I've been working on. Kind of maybe thinking about like doing a couple videos on these characters. Yeah, Slayer's been pretty fun too. Like one of the biggest problems I've always had with the Slayer previously is this is like originally, like they don't have very good AoE, but like their single target obviously is like OP. And now with Bladeberry, Spear Dance, that has mostly been solved. You can also use the amulet that grants Warwind on top of using Warwind to have 2 Warwinds and Spear Dance, so your AoE is like, you got plenty of things to rotate. Thinking about playing some modded Grim Dawn, saw some custom campaign mod. Nice. What is this, Adios?
I sucked Futter horse cock by a dozen.
What?
I sucked Futter horse cock by a dozen. What? I sucked
Reading chat, lol. You guys make fun of him for not reading chat, and then when he reads chat, you get clips like that. I'm glad my chat's not. Never mind. Never mind. Dude, wasn't Epic Mama there yesterday? He came out of the woodwork, and then he left instantly because of Rectus's chat. Is that a challenge, sir? What is this? PPW. Get out of here, man. Jeez.
Yes.
God of War's on sale right now. They did it for me. Nice. What's the price? $40. I'm gonna wait. I bet you it'll be on sale for another $10 cheaper on Thursday. Yeah, this is midweek madness. So the offer ends June 23rd. I bet you at some point coming up, this will be on for $30. I'm waiting. I'm a penny pincher. I pinch pennies. Actually, I'm just broke. I'm just broke. Have you filled up your gas, your car with gas lately? You're broke too. Yeah, $39.95 incoming. A human. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here. Easy. Adios. Dude, I was sad that nobody else copied and pasted that. But then I didn't realize I had joined after he had already been way past Nissan. I was like, oh, okay.
We are at your side.
I think it's $20. Wait, what's the price for Eternal Embers? I think it'll probably be the lowest it'll go. Will be half off. That's like the lowest, and I don't know if it'll hit that yet. Excuse me, sorry, Corona. I found my best goat. My best goat. Graveyard Keeper? Oh, is it fun? It's pretty popular right now. It's pretty popular. Dude, that video, it's like, you just hug that man. You're a great man. If it's 50% off, I'll pick it up. Yeah, I think that'll be the lowest it goes, and I'm not sure it'll hit that yet because it's only been 6 months. It's been out for 6 months, so you know. That's kind of historically when the discounts hit, you know. But even like 20% off is good. So like okay, so it's $20. If it hits like $15, 16, like 14 or $15, I still think that's a pretty okay price.
Okay.
Finish it 0 times. If you play it every day, it gets boring.
Here, hero. I'm in here.
Here, hero.
You really
We can talk later.
We can talk later.
I love it. You talk to her once and she just like doesn't know how to walk. She's drunk. Yo, she's pushing me. Ah. Like Alright, let her tank.
Need more energy.
We did it. We did it.
What?
Loki.
Loki.
Is this where he goes? Ah.
Oh, I'd hoped you. Give my regard. Give my regard.
Yeah.
You fool.
You fool. You're a fool. Santa Claus, come back here. Alright, I'll see you later.
Welcome, welcome. You won't find any finer arms. I've sold battle gear to Donor and Tyr. Mind you, I've cracked a couple of Jotun skulls myself, I have. Armed with my own weapons, of course.
My favorite. Why are they so weird here? It's all the mead they've been drinking. Yo, ceremonial, thank you. 10% XP. I like it. Just gotta stay right there. It's pretty good, though. Oh, actually, let's check rings. They drink meat? No, mead.
Welcome to the
Mead.
5th realm.
I hope you brought something interesting with you.
Mead.
Your entrance was surely...
Mead. Mead. Oh, nice. We didn't get the bug. Let's go, Santa Claus. The kids are waiting for their presents. Google what Kappa is for. Kappa Kappa Gamma. Stand back.
No need to explain.
Sabotage. Sabotage.
Sabotage. Sabotage.
Dude, these guys would be the coolest to hang out with.
Oh, that.
Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, we were talking about resistances. These giants are a little resistant to cold. So, don't you think I could just go right here? Like, just right here. Like, what's actually stopping me? Yeah. Lost entrance for some reason. Yeah, it happens. Not Jotuns, the bluish ones. Yeah, the with the prickly, the ice all over them. Yeah. You don't fight a ton of them here. You fight like after the keep. Although I think there was one or two on the road. The shotgun's pretty real on these guys, though. A human. A human. I am blind.
I am blind.
I am blind.
I'm an old man.
I love that you go through the audio files. Be like, oh yeah, this is idiot Kerplunk string. Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. I feel way less cool now. That's some good damage. Oh yeah, making good progress. Wait, I'm pretty sure I did all of Atlantis, right? Yes, I did. Good. Okay, so the only thing, the only thing I haven't done is finish Bragg. Oh, and Cold Essence. Ooh. Cold Essence, where is that? Yeah, two out of 5 Cold Essence. That'll be nice to get this completed. Yo, what's up, Pizza? What's going on?
Face Grim.
I am Grim. Roar. They killed my wisp. You bastards. I am Grim. That's a big axe.
Are you?
I am me. Who are you? Chill of Tartarus. What completed? I missed that. Frick. Sigurd's Courage. Nice. Attack speed bonus. I'll take it. It benefits from % damage from bonus to all pets. Hawk's Legion War Copish. I think I have that. I think I have that. I think I have it. That is good to know. Excuse me. What do we have? EE dump. Nope. EE legendaries. What's it called? It's a sword. Sword? No, I don't have it. But here's the bow. Okay, Copish, nice. Here's the bow. Tab 2 near stabs. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I do have it. Nice. Thank you. Creates a powerful sandstorm that buffets your enemies. It's got 1,000 health. It does fizz damage. It seems kind of weak. Maybe I'm wrong though. If it's Dream and Warfare, Dream has what's the Mastermind? Dream has Mastermind. That's pretty nice. And then Warfare has Banner. All pets that are in Banner benefit from that. Maybe it's pretty good then. Nice. Alright, I need a drink. I need a drink. This is Arnold Palmer. Today is brought to you by half lemonade, half iced tea. Arnold Palmer. Delicious. Delicious. It's pretty good.
Over here.
Over here. All you need to do is spike it a little bit with I don't know, anything tasty, then it's really good. A human.
A human.
Whoa. Yeah.
You have defeated.
A human.
They're so cringy. I mean, honestly, they're cringy everywhere. Which is, I think, kind of the point, you know. Maybe I'm wrong. They are quite cringy. Oh, my Wisp is dead. Hey, stop dying, Wisp. Don't be dead. So like, but the ones in Act 3 where they're like doing the worst and most almost racist like Asian accent, it's like tongue-in-cheek cringy, like on purpose. Those are a little sus. The Valkyrie ones, yeah, they are pretty bad. Oh. Yeah, if you think Rag is cringy, you haven't played Act 1 through 4. Have you seen a Yeti? Or the guy that says, "The necklace! You saved my horse!" I guess that's like not cringy. It's like silly on purpose. You know, it's a game that knows it's a game.
The necklace!
Right?
Oh!
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was using my my axe because I thought batter was available, and I just never, you know.
I'm an old man.
I'm an old man. Got back to the bad old voice here. Yeah, you know, I actually don't know much about the voice lines in Eternal Embers. They're unnoteworthy, I guess. I guess I would say that. This area is one of the only areas in Rag that I like just fully straight up skip. I don't like full clear. I don't like the swamp. I don't like... I guess that's not true. I do skip around during like the early bits of the X-Pack. Yeah, dude, this is insane. These are the Rimters. These are the resistant ones. yeah, backtracking and fetch quests. Yeah, that's a big complaint of mine, and they improved it in some ways in Atlantis, but in other ways it got worse, but kind of not really. And what I mean by that is everything in Atlantis is optional, but like almost every quest in Atlantis, you have to carry something in your inventory. But if it's optional, I'll just never do it, you know. But yeah, that's one of the big complaints that a lot of people have about RAG is like they just destroy your inventory with quest items, and then a little bit of backtracking. Yeah. But I do like I still like the journey of RAG. It's the locales are nice. Oh no, there's two of them.
Not enough energy.
What do I do? By 2 or 3 guys, yeah. Makes me feel, it just makes me feel, yeah, that's obvious. Ow. Okay, we did it. The first time I ran through Atlantis, I had all quests completed and no leftovers. I'm that's almost true for me. I did every quest, but I had to reset because I missed one of the guys. To unlock the city, but I did every other quest, so that felt okay. Yo, what's up, Bottle Ganger? What's up, dude? Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend, man. Yeah, I mean, it was in a lot of ways, it was like a Diablo. They were trying to be a Diablo, like, competitor. But not so much competitor, but, like, I don't know. It was too early for what they were trying to do. I think going full 3D was probably the right move, but they just had no business going on the engine that they chose. I think had they written their own custom engine, Tiku could have like been a lot better earlier, because a lot of the performance, I remember, you think the performance was bad like on base anniversary or gold edition. It was bad when you're on like just average hardware in 2006, 2007. And that really kept a lot of people from playing it. And yes, the performance was bad because of the engine, and yes, the performance was bad because of inexperience with that engine, or with you know, what they were trying to do. And so I think those two things really kind of... Obviously, they have a vision. They had a vision of this, what they wanted to do with this game. And I think had they figured out how to like research and develop a better solution, you know, they could have got a lot more support. There's a sheet. Hold on the Tiki forums. Let me link it for you. Pin this here. Okay, why is this not working? Copy link. Here, this is the if you go to that sheet and then you go Electrum, you can kind of look up here at the top. It's the amount of curses you have: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That blue is normal, yellow is epic, red is legendary. So Act 6, 8 curses, you get 5,600 per boss. It literally felt like an adventure into ancient Greece, and it was so coherent and believable. Yeah, well, also too, you never seen anything like it before. Now we've seen PoE and you know, all these other games that look pretty equally good. Things look bigger on a smaller screen, if that makes any sense. Feel bigger. You're playing at what, max res, like 1024 by 768. Yeah. Graphics were just so different back then. $11 at the time. Trying to. Not until Dark Souls. I don't play much. Oh. Is Electrum worth it? Yes. Or at least it will be. If you play this on a regular basis, it will be. You can get legendaries very, very easily. You can get really good items from all orbs. And most importantly, you can get the keys for the dungeons. But that's not the best way to get the keys. Just generally speaking, if you're leveling characters with a couple curses on, it's worth it to just cash in your Electrum. And then later on in the character development, basically what you'll be doing is turning on the curses you can handle, farming, and then consuming, right? It'll be easy to farm at the end. It's not super easy to farm while you're leveling, but it's just a nice bonus. Because when you turn the curses on, the main advantage of turning curses on while leveling is a little bit of currency, but also more XP. That's the real benefit. Yeah, honestly, if you play at you know, numpad 2 or default camera zoom, it also really helps a lot, at least immersion, right? If you play right here instead of zoomed out. Yeah, this is how I remember old school TQ. Have I done 8 curse farming? Yes. It's quite insane. Yeah, I've done it on both betas. The current beta and the current patch are different. Oh, I went the wrong way. And you basically just find a boss late in the game and just farm it. You get so much currency. Starting a new character, nice. What wasn't default zoom the max zoom out in Immortal Throne? I'm pretty sure it's always been the way I have it. I'll show you in just a second. Gosh, these frost giants suck. So, like, this is max zoom here, and I'm pretty sure it's always been this here. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Playing, are you, which one did I farm? I farmed the tiger. The second time you fight the tiger in Eternal Embers, he's like right near a fountain. He has a chest, and he's like directly away from the fountain. Super short run, super quick kill, and he drops Eternal Ember items, so it's a win all around. And my my little minion keeps dying. Play zoomed in. Yeah, this is the max here. and it's very obviously just made for, you know, checking out your gear or whatever. I'm sleeping. Yeah, but so like basically all the legendaries that I have from Eternal Embers, not all of them, but a lot of them, I got from like 2 or 3 playthroughs, and then also because I played through Eternal Embers I think 4-5 times completely. So I got some items from there, but then some of my other chonky characters, I did some Electrum farming. Oops. Hold on. I'm a dingus. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so, and then I the rest of them I got via Electrum farming, and I have a ton. Forgetting when the second time. Yeah, it's later. If he'll drop an orb and you don't loot a chest. If you looted a chest, that's the first time you fight him. Oh. Yo, we're going Memer's Maze. So it doesn't count. Well, I mean, you know, it counts. They gave them to you. You're better than us. And even better than you is the people that hacked the TQ files and pretend that they're OP and they just stole them. Those are the best people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, you're the best person. No, the best people are the people that hack them themselves and pretend that they got them. Alright, here's the memer's maze. The memer's maze. No, don't kill him. Dude, Spellbreaker on death, how toxic. Ah, too close. What do I have on level 49 in skills? Oh, well, for one, I'm in normal difficulty like a ding-dong. I've just been grinding a ton. And here's my skill tree. Yeah, so let me show you some items that you need. Ignore this piece. This is the only piece that I didn't solo self-found because it's, like I said, it's normal. You basically want this shield for percent cold damage, and you want these 3 items: the crystal bracelet, crystal totem, and the crystal ring. They all have roughly 30% cold damage. So, yeah. How about I remove all those spell breakers from the maze and make them spawn doppelgangers at all times? Yeah. So, yeah, you just want percent cold damage everywhere. Right? Percent cold. Percent cold. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's another reason you want them, because they can roll bonus to skills, yeah. And then last one is the crystal totem. They all have percent cold damage. And then the cool thing about this is the added bonus is when you're wearing all 3 of them, they regen 5 energy, right? 5 energy is huge. You don't want to neglect energy regen. Look, I'm at 38 energy regen. Now if I hit rally, it goes up even higher, 47. You want that so you can spam the ice shards and not really worry about it. Right? That's pretty good. Any advice to build on start? Yes. If you're building ice shards, start with ice shard. You one point the bar, and 1 point this, and 1 point this, right? Then you climb bar, and then you max this out. This is what you want first. I'm overcapped, but this has percent cold damage. You don't need any of this. The rest, just put points into this bar. Max out torrent before anything else. You can get away with 1-pointing this. At least in the beginning. You don't need Squall right away. You'll want it by the end of normal. I would say you want Eye of the Storm before Squall. So don't even waste points in here yet, if you're playing the way I'm playing. But definitely max out this entire tree. And max out this one. That's the only thing you really need to focus on. I didn't believe it when people said Ionis is back to be dropped. Yeah, I just got one last stream. Literally last stream I got one. It's rad, dude. I was so stoked. I was stoked. Yeah. Yeah, so if you've gone defense first, that's okay. Most people who play defense and Paladin, they'll focus on lightning damage because it's a little easier. So if you've gone defense first, your only thing to level with is batter, unfortunately. And so you kind of always spread around points in defense. That's how I found. Focus on batter a little bit. You'll probably want to max rend armor. At some point, you'll switch to shield charge because this hits a little bit of AoE. There's nothing that really synergizes with Storm. I always focus this ability, defensive reaction, because when Adrenaline procs, you have percent fizz damage, percent bleed damage, The biggest thing is total speed, honestly. So. I got it from the urn next to the magic chest after defeating the tiger. Nice, dude. Congrats. Congrats. Dude, that's exciting. I was stoked. I, like, literally almost fell out of my chair. I could not believe it. Too fast. Ah! Spellbreaker. Let's see. It doesn't sound like it, but it does. What do you mean, new Paladin? Yeah, this is he's level 48. I've been playing him for a little while. Oh, Doppelganger. Hello. I'm petrified. Oh no, Doppelganger has like literally as much frost resist as I do. Look at the health regen. The Doppelganger has all the gear I have, so it's like impossible to kill.
Not enough energy. Need more energy.
What a battle. That's a battle. Hopefully we don't fight any more doppelgangers. What a battle. Felt like an actual boss fight. I know, it plays the boss music. Might as well be difficult. Yeah, so, alright, so that thing had 130 health regen by base, by default, which is a lot. Which is a lot. And I'm like overcapped on frost resist. Let's see. If I take this off, this is 31 cold resist. Still at 80. If I take this off, this is another 34% cold resist. Still at 80. So that doppelganger had like so much resist. What else can I take off? This one? Still at 80. Still at 80. This is 37 cold resist. Still at 80%. That's insane. That thing had so much cold resist. So Squall was doing nothing. But I am victorious.
Hey!
I see we all like.
Weapon has... Oh no! Oh no! Go away! Not again. Oh, where's he going? We did it. Why do you have so much cold resist? I hate being cold. It's cold outside. Because the items that you want when you're an ice sharder just inherently give you cold resist. That's why. Easy. Next question. Okay, so this here also gives me 40% cold resist.
I'm an old man.
This, yeah, I'm old. I'm a cold man. This here gives 17 elemental resist, so, you know, just got a lot of show weapon. Oh, okay. Yeah. 77 cold resist. Yeah, so it's probably average is 60. I would have to guess something like that. Yep. Yep. Any more doppelgangers? Any more bottlegangers? Oh, the average is 70. Nice. So we're a little over. Feels good. Oh, also I think this has no, you know, elemental resist. Yeah. So I just got a lot of cold resist. It happens. I'm ready for epic, I think. Naturally. Why not activate the cold curse? Yeah, no reason. Good, no reason. In fact, maybe I will do that. Right before boss. Yeah, let's do that. The only reason I don't like activating a lot of curses is because it'll just inherently reduce, like, Pierce and Fizz. I think it's Pierce and Fizz. By 5%, and then your tertiaries.
That's hot.
Yeah, I prefer to be hot. Yeah, I'm a exclamation point cold man.
I'm an old man.
Poison. Which one? Frost. Here we go. Yeah, so we've got -5 poison, -5 fizz. Not a big deal. Everything else should be okay. I'm always hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yo, I'm like super hot. It's like hot in here. It's making me sleepy. I always feel like I'm missing a buff, but I'm not.
There we are.
Ooh.
Prove yourself.
Poop yourself. You hear him? He said poop yourself.
There we are.
What would you
Poop yourself.
do? What would you do?
What are you doing?
Meet my friend.
Meet my friends. Easy. Easy. Poop yourself. Nice. This piece here is actually really strong. Hold on. So, first things first, it's a mace, technically. So it's got good... It's got no piercing ratio and a % fizz damage bonus. Then you've got a 20% chance of bleed damage, which is nice, and then you've got flat piercing damage. Then on top of that, you've got 18% total damage. He's asking, meet my friends? Yeah. So you got dodge attacks and avoid projectiles, minus 10% strength requirement for armor, +1 to rogue, and flash grenade. which is nice. It works the same, but it's different than flash powder. So, pretty good weapon. Really, really good weapon.
How did you?
How did you? Flash grenade transmit weapon effects. Oh, nice. Let's find out. Yeah, so it's like the same icon. Yeah, it's the same stuff as flash powder, but it's different because it does fizz damage, and you can throw it. Right, you can throw it. Dodge tax. Yeah, you can Wesley Snipes up in here. Yeah, so if it transmits weapon effects, that's even cooler. And you can spam it, by the way. It's like fireworks. Flash grenade, and the weapon is called Skyron's Thanks. Yeah, Skyron's Thanks. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd probably run into a pack and open up with it. You probably wouldn't spam it because it's low damage. It doesn't transmit. Okay, yeah. So even still, what I said is true. You would probably open up with it and not really touch it again. But it's good. It's a nice kit for a rogue, obviously. Open up. Open the branches. Hey. Hey, let me in. Alright, we're in the last bit. Use the hammer? No. Can't do that. It's illegal. It's illegal. It's not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. Oh, nice. I'm about to level up. Feels good. I've always thought, okay, so I know we have one more boss, but like after the boss, the area, the salt flats or whatever it's called, I've always thought there should be a vendor there, and like a short quest line, but there's just like random witches walking around. It's weird.
Yes.
Ow. Where is my wisp?
I'm an old man.
I am an old man.
I can hold that for you.
Yeah, so like out here, alright, I guess we have a little bit more to go, but like in this area coming up, I've always felt like there should be a little bit more story. Oops. Yeah, Silver Shore. Yeah, has nothing to do with salt. Sorry, don't know why I said that. Yeah, like, there's this person.
Mortal, you are standing at the well of destiny.
That no one's ever talked to.
We know near watch over what has been, what emerges from it, and what must be. The fate of these worlds was altered. The end may come sooner than expected.
Okay. That's it. That's all you get. So there's just like these people walking around. There's one person you could talk to here. I wonder, look. I wonder if we get Ragnarok dungeon in here. They just open this up and let me go into a dungeon. That would be cool. Thanks. More dungeons, please. You're just like killing endless old ladies. Man, why you hit so good? Nice. Nice. Get me out of this silver salty shore. Alright. Lower Ashlands. There's a place in Ohio called Ashland. That's right, it's not far. I live in Ragnarok. It's true. Alright, hold on. Let me turn on this air real quick. 1 second. Okay. I'm getting all sweaty. Were you working out? I need to do that today. Wish you could summon the undead dog beast thing. Yeah. There's a few summons that you would think it would be a little cooler to see in the Spirit Mastery or something. New Mastery confirmed.
Yes.
It'd be cool to like see some sort of shapeshifter in TQ. I don't know how you'd fit it in the lore, but something like that. Alright, time to die. I can only think of Necromancer. Yeah, so like a lot of stuff is like already exists in the game. So like a druid is a combination of nature and storm, right? But like when you think of a druid, it's like, you know, a bear or whatever. There's a lot of names of masteries that I would love to see, but they kind of already exist. So you said Necromancer. I was thinking Warlock, right? Warlock has the summons usually, but that already exists in the game. It's a combination. Yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. Hades mastery because you can say Hades nuts. There's bosses in World of Warcraft like called Ragalon and Halandris, and people shorten it to Ragalon these nuts and Halan these nuts. It just makes me laugh every time. It's so stupid, but it makes me laugh literally every time. Hey, come help me kill Halandris. Halandi's nuts. Oh, it's so dumb. Alright. Where are you? Wait, where's this person at? Hey, hello? Easy. The shotgun is real. Okay. Raggle on these nuts. Don't ever forget the mead or the black steel ingot. Ingot. Okay, thanks, Adios. Thank you, appreciate it. Yo, do I get more cold and lightning resist via energy shield? How dumb would that be? We could get... I think we max obscure visibility. Yep. Yeah. More cold res, please. Got your stuff done? Hell yeah, dude. Yo. Time to relax. I am an old man. It's true.
I am blind.
I am blind. That's why I have glasses. Yo, imagine seeing a blind guy with glasses on. How confusing would that be? It'd be like seeing a deaf dude with headphones on, like big old Dr. Dre beats or something. Like he's doing sign language. That's funny, man. No, you don't think it's funny? Dude, I think it's hilarious. Like, what's happening? What is happening right now? All right, Loki, you and me, we're gonna have some words.
You really?
I told you. I told you. Ah! Ah, you? Oh, jeez. We did it! Oh, spirit collars. Nice. Yeah, low key. UUGH is how they subtitled that. UUGH. Loki's your favorite god to play in Smite? Nice. I've only played Smite a few times. I'm too much of a boomer for that game. I do play a lot, a little bit of Paladins though. It's yeah, it's kind of like Overwatch. That's right. That's right, kid. At least you've heard of Smite. I mean, it's like, you know, it's pretty popular. I used to play it with my buddy N-I-I-K. Wait, what's the command? Nick. He spells his name funny. N-I-K-K, N-I-I-K. I don't remember. Anyways, he plays a lot of... No, not him. He plays a lot of Smite. What is this?
Bye.
Fuck you guys.
Bye.
Fuck you guys. Rude. Rude streamer. Rude streamer. Oh yeah, fire ladies, meet my ice. Ice to meet you. Haha. Bursting. Nope, not gonna happen. No bursting today. Oh, nice. Primal Magma. Give me the attack speed. Oh, rip fire damage. Actually, that one's okay too. But the attack speed is what you want. Oh. Ow. Ow. Okay, don't let me forget the last quest piece. Yeah. Huh? Learn math? What'd I do? Okay, don't let me forget to get the black steel ignite. Okay, don't let me forget to get the black steel ignite. What? Okay, don't let me. What's the math? Ingot. Ingot. What did I say? Ignite. Forget to get the black steel ignite. Ingot. 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 You say ingot. Ingot. How do you say ingot? How to pronounce ingot? Ingot. How do you play?
Ingot.
Ingot.
Ingot. Ingot. Ingot.
Ingot.
Ingot.
Ingot.
Ingot.
One more time. Ingot.
Ingot.
Thank you. Ingot. What did I say? Oh god. That was a lot of damage. Ingot. 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 Hey, here it is. It's the ingot. Oh, am I gonna
Shut the fuck up, Kerplunk.
Alright, sorry. Am I gonna upgrade my, what am I gonna upgrade? Do I upgrade my armor? My weapon? Is there any reason not to upgrade my weapon? I don't know what I would replace it with. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna replace it with. There are better cold weapons, but that's the easiest choice. That's the easy choice. Yeah, maybe I do that. Yeah, it's like Biss. There might be something a little like more versatile from EE, you know. But it is Biss, or very good. Very good. Yeah, +1 to rogue. It's like a very common one to get. Oh, nice. Gloves of Champion. Nice. Also, these look cool. Wait, where are they? Hello? Oh, Greaves. Okay, yeah, Greaves. All right, yeah. Let's go. Let me get this fountain, I think, and then we'll upgrade. Darklands.
Ah, you really managed to find something.
Okay, we ready? Okay, I have 96 cold damage.
Excellent.
Here.
Let's begin at once.
Let's see what we get.
Let my hammer strike steel.
Okay. Oh no, I forgot. Oh no, level 50. No, what happened? Ah, what happened? Oh man. Why? Oh. What else rolled on it? Hold on. Fizz damage? For comparison, thank you. Rip. Hey, stop. What happened? Hey, stop. So 96, hold on. We got Fizz damage. And some OA. Some strength. And some OA, yeah. Murderous, yeah. Yeah, it's one of the physical ones. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, so I need to go Corinth and get my other weapon. Yeah, one of the melee ones. Man, what a bummer, dudes.
Preserving everything, even grapes. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I gotta go this way. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, we should be fine. This weapon is more than fine. Doesn't have as much you know, health regen, but it's fine. Ow. It's spinal. Ow. Rectus just turned his Pyromancer into a Juggernaut at level 25 after spending nearly all his points in Int. Nice. Well, I mean, he knows that he doesn't know how to play the game. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, honestly, if he goes, like, you know, this passive tree, the rally tree, this tree, and, like, this ability, and this ability, this all support, you know? And armor. So, he should be alright. It might feel weird, but he'll probably do fine. Oh, is he? Oh, wait. Is he in? Is he in Act 3 yet? He could use the mace from Atlantis and free shield. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty. Does he have Atlantis, though? Is he gonna play it? I didn't think he had any of the DLC. Oh, is the audio bad? Do I have bad audio? Okay. Oh, nice. What is my fire res? 51%. Okay. 51%. All right, here we go. Here's the big boy. Here's the big fire boy. Hello, Surtur. Yo, he murdered my wisp. Holy crap. Whoa. Easy. We did it. We did it. Oh, nice. Heron's Cure. Nice. Feels good. Feels good. Pretty good item. Alright, we go do some epic? We do some epic? I'll do some epic for a little bit. So I have two options. I can stay on for like another hour, or like end now and stream later tonight. Do we do a poll?
Yours is a great.
Maybe I end now and stream later tonight. Hold on, let me see what this message says. Yeah, the smith did wreck me.
I suppose the time.
It's true. It's true. Oh, also, in that short bit of farming, we got under 5k. Under 5k, Electrum. I think what's most worth it is like at least 2 curses. Yeah. All right, let's check out resists. Yeah, minus 6, -6. Not bad. A bleed curse and what else? Right now I have cold curse on. I could do bleed, yeah. Yeah, I do. Well, I had. I still have plenty. This has 38 on it as well. You saved my horse. Save my horse.
Hello,
Act 1. How the monsters are easy.
Don't go unprepared.
So are we selling?
Buy what you need here.
I think I sell charms.
Hey!
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Nice job, idiot. Hey. Hey, idiot. Hey, idiot. He's an idiot. Okay, I think I sell everything else, right? Done. Let's see. Damn, can't build any of that stuff. I don't need that. Oh, wait, actually, what was this? Yo, look at this double reduced armor. I think it rolls with higher reduced armor anyways. Sell the crest again, yeah.
Goodbye, my friend.
Goodbye, my friend.
Hail, traveler! Store your things with me!
Let's see. Kerp Baldwin. Oh, I I have the emote. I have the emote.
So long.
So long. Dude, monsters. Look, okay, I'll never not say this. Going from Ragnarok on normal to Epic Act 1, it's like a joke. It's a joke. Monsters are a joke. It's a joke. Game easy. Oh, hey, give me XP. Give me XP.
You have our thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We were leading our flocks home.
We were leading our socks home. Okay, do we have shrine? No shrine. No shrine equals waste of time. Oh wait, actually the shrine's over here. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, no shrine. Waste of time. No shrine. Waste of time. Hey, die.
A human face.
A human. Ooh,
Ooh. Me even in the
Dwarven bone fetish. Ooh. Oh, tempered of the glade. I'm actually more excited for that. Look at that thing. Tempered. Right. This is it's the lower impenetrable, and then of glade, always juicy. This item is super random looking. Look at it. It looks like it's a piece of bone. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah. Give me back Mjolnir. Dude, I suggest that you look at the TQ Discord from time to time. It's just funny. People are funny on there.
This is my home.
Easy hard it is all the time, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. It is. It does yo-yo back and forth. I just like the combat in this game. It's just fun. I like how hard it is to click on monsters and impossible it is to cast abilities. And dude, it's so hard to cast abilities. Look how hard I'm having. It's such a hard time.
Traveler, please.
Oh, it's so hard to cast abilities. Look at all these abilities I'm not casting. I mean, like, imagine. You guys know how dumb I am. And yet, here I am, casting abilities. Being able to move freely. With no problem. That game just feels so clunky and broken. Okay. Okay. I'm being toxic, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's toxic. Hey.
The way is clear?
The way is clear. Yo, level me up. Give me level 50. Give me level 50. The necklace! Oh!
I know it's danger.
Oh. Don't post that. How many points do you have in freezing skill? I don't. So I don't. I'll show you what's happening. 20% chance to freeze. This is when I hit with shields. This ability here, or this weapon here has a chance to freeze. Something else I have chance to freeze as well. This completion bonus also a 10% chance to freeze. This hypothermia, taking rage damage. Hypothermia is essentially the freeze. So I have 0 points in the freeze, but freeze just happens, right? So. Maybe that's not what you're asking. Heart of Frost is maxed. Yeah. And then I have 0 points in freeze. Yeah. Freezing Blast is fine too. I mean, it's fine. It's not a bad ability. It's more useful in X-Max though, I think. Or in really high density areas. Yeah. Yeah, it's just all kinds of stuff I have, like, just pops it out. Which is cool. It's nice. The necklace!
The necklace!
Man, I remember coming in here the first time I played this game and just like getting slaughtered because there's so many undead and like so many archers. And, like thinking it was so cool and rewarding when I can beat it. Maybe it's nostalgia, but I still love farming here. Mostly because the majestic chest can spawn back here. It's nice. It's nice. That's funny. Oh, I'm sorry. I never watched it. You're right. I'm sorry, Adius. Is this me bitching about?
Yo, Adios, welcome on. Oh, Kerplunk. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I'm getting like online bullied again. Here we go.
Oh no!
Let's go. Fuck, I have to come in the same spot as he has. Let's put it here. Okay, sure.
I just like the combat in this game. It's just fun. I like how hard it is to click on monsters and impossible it is to cast abilities. And dude, it's so hard to cast abilities. Look how hard I'm having. It's such a hard time. Oh, it's so hard to cast abilities. Look at all these abilities I'm not casting. I just like fun.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, I feel bad now. Oh no, I feel bad now. I feel bad now. Hold on. Let me go to his chat right now. Let me go to... Oh, gosh. Look. This will make it better. This makes all of it better. There. I do. Because sometimes the joking doesn't come off as joking. And I don't ever want people to think that I'm not actually joking. And you know what they say about jokes, there's a little bit of truth in every joke, right? That's all it is. This sometimes it comes off as a little bit of hate in every joke.
Yes.
Yo, nice. Ritual of Acuity. What's Acuity? Int? Yeah. This is good for the racial bonus damage and demons and magical. It's nice. It always comes off as joking when you stay in your self-absorbed in your own bubble. It's true.
All right.
It's good for what? What?
If I look, what?
Oh, he's. I sure can. I think you can't. Wait, what? What did I miss? What did I say? Who owns it? I tell you guys about Gary. I tell you the Gary story. He's this. Oh, I can spell today. Oh, okay. Okay. I missed that part. I am blind. I'm an old man. My favorite is, I have to be careful here, is when people don't go back here and get the chest too. I'm not naming any names. No names. If you don't want the loot, it's okay.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Kerplunk.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is it toxic?
I was taken.
I'll finish.
Groundy boy. I think Protoss missed it on like 2 of his 3 dead characters yesterday.
Hippias, old Hippias.
Old Hippias. I do feel better though. Like sometimes when I'll miss like you know, fountains from time to time. I've even missed portals kind of like fairly recently. And you know, it just kind of happens. You know, maybe you're just not, either you're reading chat or whatever. But like, dude, it's incredible the amount of stuff that other people miss. It's great. I love it. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, speaking of missing stuff. Who misses shit in this game? Mega Chad Hippias? Yeah, dude. He's exclamation point old. And he still kicks ass.
So...
next time, I forgot to point this out.
I'm an old man.
Next time, when you turn it, I don't know if it's a bug, but when you talk to this man and these guys let their guard down, at the same time, these torches light up. These torches also light up. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but I certainly have.
So you're
okay, I think we get just obscured. Yeah. And it could be like a bug, but I've noticed it from time to time. I don't know if it does it all the time, but yeah, it's just a funny thing. Oh, hey, by the way, I'll have to maybe try to remember that for sometime in the future. So let me ask myself and answer it out loud, this question. Does this give, it's just fizz damage. Yeah, and strength. Okay. I probably won't even spec into that. Maybe. We'll see though. Yeah, damage absorption is true. It's true. And then also, I want... Let me look at this. Okay, I have to not be toxic. Like every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, we just gotta send a heart. Just send a heart. Send a heart, boys. Alright, let's do TQDB. And then, what's the ice scale? Dude, I can type so good. Ice scale bracers? Isn't there something that has... This is the... No, what's the other stuff? What's the other stuff? What's the other Ichthian stuff? What's the other Ichthian stuff from Rag? Well, I don't think that's right, but... Yeah, I mean... It has cold damage on it. I think every piece has cold damage on it. There's different... I'm wrong, but, like, hold on. I'm pretty sure there's... Hold on. Yeah, it's the mage stuff. Hold on. Bear with. Because I was thinking of maybe going back and farming that. Alright. Yeah. Well, hold on. Just hold on. Please hold. Oh, yeah. Percent. Yeah, here it is. Alright, hold on. Let me just start. Yeah, here it is. Of the deep. I knew that. Alright, so of the deep. So we've got... Look, we've got percent cold damage here. This is epic. Why is there literally only one? Of the deep. And let's just go. Okay. This is normal. So we've got 15% on normal. Oh, I did? Oh, I didn't realize that. We've got 20%. So we could farm a hallowed crown of the deep, right? Because right now I have a just hallowed of magus. Hallowed of magus. Obviously, magus is good, but you don't necessarily need recharge. Rag MIs don't roll hallowed? Really? They roll chest affixes? Oh, so we could get of champions then? Or, we could get, spellbound champ... well, what's, yeah, we could get something juicy. Yeah, we could do that, or we could... Like, you could get, like... even more cold damage stuff, right? Hold on. Just a reminder. Don't forget to give hearts every few minutes, guys. Yeah, veterans. Yeah, veterans would be dope. So, like, what is this? What also could we get? Headpiece. We could get legs for cold damage. So what prefixes? Wait, so you can you get... You can't get glacial. Hold on. You can't get this then? Only on staffs? I guess I could get a... Yeah, see, I wouldn't want glacial. What about suffixes. Let's see. Is there cold? Is there I don't remember what suffixes we could get, because I was thinking about we could get our Arguary stuff, right? Oh, you need the Control F. Okay, yeah, we can definitely get our Arguary. Yeah, I would have to like sit down and figure out, because like you definitely would get like champions. That's health and energy plus total damage is nice. And that rolls on. Well, I guess if we were getting a full set of the monster, yeah, I'm not gonna cheat. Don't worry. This is just like endgame stuff. And I wonder when it would be worth farming those guys for. Basically. Yeah, of divination. Yeah, that would be pretty dope on a headpiece. Yeah. I think the only piece that might... is there a chess piece? Yeah, there is a chess piece. So, the chess piece could be quite interesting. Only on legendary. I mean, you're probably not wrong, but it's like... It's you know, getting there. Like this piece, literally the only reason I have it was for the energy regen, and then it rolled Tinkerer, and I was like, okay. I was like, okay, I'm using this thing. And I farmed for like hours in TQ, or in Atlantis. But like 40 armor is like potato, you know? Yeah. +1 to spirit as well. That's our hero. Yeah, wearing a gown. I don't know. So there's options. We got options to do. But I guess, like you said. So here's the thing then. We need to be conscious of our decks, because if we're gonna wear we'll get a lot of damage from Stonebinder Scuffs, right? And then if we're gonna wear Stonebinder Scuffs, we're gonna break our set items, right? And that's fine. Yeah, I love, don't get me wrong, I love Ragnarok, but like sometimes just being able to blow up Act 1 enemies feels so good. Right? Dang. Literally every one of these chests feels like in here had a trap in it. Traps are dangerous, okay? Alright, it's almost 3 o'clock. I've been on for 3 hours. What's a good stopping point? Because I need to get off soon. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll get level 50 and I'll put my big boy axe on. And then we'll be a real hero. I'll get level 50. I do. I do want to farm SBCs today. But
The water buyer.
I almost canceled stream today
used to
because I'm like so
support
far
this
behind on work.
Yes, stranger.
But I wanted to play.
Farewell.
I wanted to play. Ooh, I'll go back. Warden's breastplate, nice. I've always thought this piece looks cool. I don't know why. Big old giant yellow bumblebee outfit. It looks cool though, right? At least a little bit. Oops. Way cooler than my purple skirt. Mortal. Yeah.
Mortal.
Okay, I just got crit. I need some DA. I need some DA. I've been crit a few times actually. What's my DA? 233. Yeah, that's pretty low. You want like 450, right? Roughly. It's pretty low. I'm getting my ass beat. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. I gotta go talk to the nymph. Ah! I didn't mean to do this. Also, you can get a lot of chests in here. Yeah, 233. Well, here's the thing. Look, I only have three, like, you know, a couple points here. Like, that's easy DA. I mean, that's like symptom of going storm first. You're just squishy, essentially.
You have cleansed the poison.
I have cleansed the poison.
My waters will run
My
clear
waters.
and
Hooray.
Yes, stranger.
Yes, stranger.
Yeah, then, yeah, no.
Come again.
Yaba. Yanba.
Yeah, then, yeah, no.
Optional, but almost required to come down here. Just to say hello. Right. Yeah, Yanba. Yanba the Hut. Yanba the Hut. Yanba the Hut. Aristotle's Necklace of Essence. Nice. That's actually a good find. Essence is a boatload of energy.
Let's go! Go faster! Hey!
Hey! Nice. Good damage. Alright, I'm just porting out. Dude, same. Same. It's like 300% confusion and anger at the same time. It's like what happens when you... Dude, you just picture like a fat kid and you take away his chocolate milk and he like stomps his foot and bangs his hand. Hey! That's just what it sounds like. Right? That's the end of Ghostbusters. You can see it, right? That's what I see. I'm literally...
Hey! Let's go, Ghostbusters! Hey!
Give me back my chocolate milk! No, Fat Faye. You do your homework. Oh, dude, I hate these cats so much. I'm doing it. Can't be bothered. Get out of here, turtles. I heard a charm. I have to go back. Yep. Act 1 easy. Yep.
I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. Fuck my life.
He got stuck? Oh no. I bet you he hates it worse than I do.
I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. Fuck my life.
We've got troubles.
We've got troubles.
Sword and shield, not your style?
Uh-huh.
I think you'll find what you're looking for here. Yeah.
Unstuck.
It's at the bottom, young man.
Step chat, please help. I'm stuck. Unstuck equals new character. Press K.
Oh, I think he already had it rebound.
Anything from me?
Yeah, I think he already had it rebound. It's at the bottom. Sir. It's at the bottom. Reset player. Reset player, sir. Sir. There it is. He did it.
Force it back to the fountain, let's see.
What is... I saw something here. I want to, like, ask. Hold on.
Unstuck.
It's at the bottom.
Step chat, please help.
There it is. What is this toggle pet display? R-U-C-K. Ruck. What button is that? What is the Ruck key? I know, it's a different language. It's back? Okay. Like backspace? Yeah. Yeah, Ruck. It's his rucksack. Oh, yeah, rucksack. It's your backpack.
It's a good day.
I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. Fuck my life. How could I?
So, Leon? Everyone's talk all the loose.
All right, here's where we level, and I put my OP axe back on. Looking at his face. Yeah, I didn't actually do that. I just skipped over it. Hold on. Look at his face. Just watch how...
I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck. Fuck my life. How could I get stuck there?
Dude, he's holding it back so hard. If there was a baby in that room, it would have been punted. It would have been punted. It's anger mixed with disappointment. Yeah, dude. 100%. Oh yeah, you know what that noise means. Get out of here. Persephone's caress. Hell yeah, boys. All right, just so you know, look, we're at 376. Let's let the Eye of the Storm wear off. Eye of the Storm, go away. Go away. Eye of the Storm, go away, please. Yo, how long does that last? Holy crap. Alright. So 376 and then 256. And Frostburn's a little bit lower or higher. Okay, so 311 and 313. Such good. Such wow. Look at that. Like 50%. Just pretty nice. And we get a bit of physical damage too, right? So our sheet DPS doesn't move, like literally at all. But don't worry, it doesn't matter. Sheet DPS doesn't matter. Don't worry. It does not matter. Yeah, I did like 800 fizz damage on that shield charge, which, you know, it's not that much, but it's a good amount. I guess I do have battle marker on. That's a little cheating. Oh, and actually more importantly, I think more importantly here, look, we go from 23 health regen. We go 23 health regen to 130. Oh man. This also gives us OA from the murderous affix, so that's really good. If I do want to decide to auto attack. Yes. The DPS value only affects. It's kind of like the way Grim Dawn works, because I think Grim Dawn's a little inaccurate as well. Maybe I'm incorrect, but basically the way this sheet DPS is very inaccurate. It's an okay baseline to like figure out if it's a better weapon than the previous thing in terms of like auto attacking and only auto attacking, right? So, it's not going to reflect that you're doing more cold damage. Yeah. They fixed it. Yeah, okay, so from my, just general explanation of how Grim Dawn's works, is it kind of basically uses whatever spell is in your right or left click, whatever it is, and then, there's a lot more breakdown in the DPS, in Grim Dawn. Yeah, and in TQ, this literally only calculates essentially your weapon damage. That's it. Yeah. So it's this is which is why I'm really glad that this kind of stuff is actually in the game. Because it's like, all right, this weapon adds all kinds of cold multipliers, right? It's not just hitting with my weapon, right? Tooltips are trash, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess as long as you know, as long as you can know where to look. If at some place there is, if there's no place in the game that something is accurate, that feels bad. But if something is accurate in at least one place, that feels okay, right?
Okay.
Okay. He said it? What did I say? Oh, I said okay. Okay. It's approximate enough to be somewhat useful. I mean, welcome to Titan Quest. That's about right. Yeah, I mean, that's what I tell people about combined armor. You can like look at combined armor, but it's like you just look at all your abilities and figure out if there's any armor multiplication and stuff. This here is only useful to see what the game thinks you have. If those numbers go up, then you might have some increase in armor. Get energy leech per second in TQ and you'll see how approximate it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they count it as damage, which is dumb. Bigger number is better. They fixed it already twice? Oh no. Then they uninstalled it. They've given up? Oh no. That feels bad. Well, did they paste it back in there? Like, I don't understand. Maybe I really don't understand. Yeah, spaghetti code. All right, Cyclops. Where's he going? Why did he not fight me? Oh, nice. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it's true. TQ Bitcoin. Oh yeah. All right, this has to be enough for me. I gotta get some work done. Sorry for the short stream. Thanks for hanging out though. Let me get a fountain. Actually, yeah, we'll just go back to town. We'll go back to town. I'll send you guys over
you, but goodbye.
to Protoss. He's the resident TQ streamer today.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So the skeletons will trouble.
Goodbye. Bye. Oh, I didn't get this quest.
The truth is.
Okay. Happy Monday. Yo, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna send you guys over to Protoss. Yeah, sorry again for the short stream, but I am way behind schedule on some stuff. I'll be on tomorrow for probably a little bit longer. Yo, what's this video?
I would love to sit around 11 gorgeous ladies.
Yeah, Lena.
Let's go, please.
Oh dear.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Lose your virginity?
He hated that guy. All right. Okay, I'll see you guys over in Ructus's chat here in a minute. I'll be on tomorrow normal-ish time, hopefully earlier. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Let's go make fun of Protoss.
Okay.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.